Look at that. Holy smokes. That is fantastic. Hello everyone, welcome back for another mystery jewelry unboxing. My name is Christine and I'm a part-time reseller. Now if you're new to this channel, I do things a little bit differently than others. I like to have my videos in high speed while I'm taking them out of the bag and checking each item. And once I'm done going through the items, I will go ahead and discuss all the items that I deem sellable. Now to save time, I only go over some of the items and then the rest of the items will be shown as a slideshow. So let me go ahead and turn this big bad boy and get cutting into here, get this open, and we'll get started. go over this piece first. This is a gold tone braided bracelet by Napier. It is definitely vintage, and I'm actually really excited that there is a tag stuck to it here. I don't hardly ever see that, especially with vintage pieces. Now I know it's vintage based off of the trademark and the trademark tag. Now if you have the Napier book, you can look this information up, and that is such a wonderful book. Napier really walks you through everything. They have all the clasps, all the logos, the trademarks. It's a fantastic book. I highly recommend it. But if you look in the book, you will see that Napier's trademark in the script was issued back in 1965, and it was registered in the 1980s. Now, another reason why I know this is vintage is that this trademark tag was issued in 1988 and it was used into the 1990s. Now, in 1996, Napier changed their trademark to the New Times with the lowercase I. So I definitely know, based off of that information, and in 1995, they came out with quite a few collections that were gold tone, simplistic. I really believe that this is probably one of those pieces from one of those collections. If I'm wrong, that's fine. It either came out between the late 1980s to the mid 1990s, so definitely vintage. Okay guys, so this is a sterling silver rope necklace or rope chain, and I am so excited to get this. I've never gotten this much silver before. So I do have it on the scale, and it is coming up at 26 grams. And it's just fantastic. If you saw the unboxing part in the beginning of this video, you would have seen that I did test this, and it did test positive for silver. Now I'm going to go ahead. You can see here it's got some, I don't know what it is. It's got to be like neck sweat or something. Ugh. And it's in between there. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it and then shine it up and see if we can brighten it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and clean this piece. I don't normally clean pieces, but in this instance, since it's a sterling silver necklace, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I just got some bottled water in here, and I'm just going to add a little bit of Dawn dish soap. Okay, it doesn't take much. Now this is not going to take the tarnish away. This is just going to clean out the dirt in between the rope here. I don't know if you can see it on here. It's kind of like a yellowish color right in between. And that's what I'm going to try and get out. So I'm going to go ahead and put my chain in there. And I got this at the thrift store for like $3, but I think they're about 20 online. Okay. And it's just going to clean that, and we'll be back. Okay, it just finished. So I did have it on the 3-minute setting. You can adjust it on this one, but I only just put it in for the 3 minutes because it only had a little bit of grime in there, not a whole lot. So, oh wow, yeah, I can already see that it's definitely clean. I mean, look how shiny it is. And I only put it in for the 3 minutes. So, wow. So, oops, got a stock card in there. Wow. I mean, look at that. This is just bottled water with some Dawn dish soap in this thing. Look at that. Holy smokes. That is fantastic. And I use this machine, like I said, I think it's about $20 to $25 online on I believe it's Amazon. And I use this to clean my rings and stuff. So this does a fantastic job. If it had tarnish on there, like, you know, where it's black, then you'd probably want to use, you know, your polishing cloth. But I mean, you can see I don't even need to use that. It got out everything. That is fantastic. So I'm not going to sell this piece. I'm actually going to keep this. This is going to be a gift, probably for, I can't mention on this because they watch this video. So, but definitely this is going to be used as a gift, and I cannot believe how beautiful that turned out. Definitely an investment if you want to get this machine. So fantastic. It does a fantastic job. All right, now we have two watches. This one's fairly clean. It is an Ellen Tracy watch. It is very pretty. It's got some crystals in there. The face is pretty good. It does have, I thought this one had a tiny little scratch. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't this watch. It has very little wear on it. The only problem I see with this one is look how tiny that is. I actually tried this on my son who's getting ready to turn 13. He's got a super little skinny wrist and it fit perfectly on him. So if he goes through a growth spurt, it won't fit him. So, but I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I'm just going to change the battery and give it to my son. That does not have a lot of value for this watch. So I'm just going to go ahead and set it aside and give it to my son. Now we have a second watch that came in this group as well. This is a Winnie the Pooh watch. This one is from the Disney store. Now I thought it was new because it still has that plastic on the back, but I was looking here at the band and it doesn't say Disney on there. So I was like, what? So I did notice that there was a Disney band in there already, a pink one. And here it is here. And I did look this watch up online and it actually does come on this band originally. So whoever the previous owner was, they must have switched it out for the black one. It does have a little bit of wear on it, but it's not that bad. So I don't know what the battery size is on this, but if you're interested in this item, I'll go ahead and pop a price up in the right hand corner. Next we have a gold tone and pink Trifari necklace. This one has little pearls and AB rhinestones all the way around. And let's see here. So it does have, where is it? Okay, so it does have a little bit of a mark right here. I couldn't get it off. So I'll make sure to disclose that in the listing. Now, this is, like I said, gold tone. I don't see any wear on this. So that little mark must have happened in transit while it was in the box. Now this is not crown Trifari. It is regular Trifari. Let's see if I can get my, there we go. So as you can see there. So no crown over the T, but it's still a really nice piece. Let's see, I don't have my measuring tape on me, so I'll go ahead and make sure to put the measurements there on the right for you. But this is a gorgeous piece. I love the enamel on there. It's kind of like a pearl effect. Very, very, very pretty. But like I said, no wear other than that one little mark. And I'll make sure to mention that in the listing. Okay, let's go ahead and go over this brooch next. This is an adorable pewter brooch, and it does say born to shop, and it has all these adorable little charms on there. Now this company is called Jonette Jewelry, and it is Jonette, not Jeanette or Jonette. It is Jonette. And let's see here. So here is their maker's mark, which is the JJ. Now the company was owned by a man named Abraham Lisker. Sounds like Whisker, but it's with an L, and he named the company after his parents, John and Etta Lisker. Now this company was established in 1943, and they had the copyright in, I believe it was 1970. So if you have a copyright symbol next to the JJ here, you will definitely know that this was after 1970. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but if you have a date on here that says 1986, that was actually used on JJ pieces for the Artifacts jewelry line. And if it says 1988, that was used on the Santa Fe line of Southwestern inspired jewelry. I know I have seen some of them before. They're like coyotes howling at the moon. And those a lot of times will be dated 1988. I have seen them before, and I've actually sold them. So if you have one, you know that that pertains to Santa Fe line. Now, most of these little whimsical brooches were actually designed by a man named Alan Weimer between 1980s and 1990s. Now, sadly, this company ended production in 2006, so we won't see any more of these cute little brooches anymore. Alright, now we have a couple of beautiful pieces here. These are both gold tone pieces. This is a brooch. It is a 4-leaf clover brooch. I actually collect these, and I'm very tempted to put this in my collection. I'm having a hard time, but it's okay. It is not branded. There's no brand on it, and it has, let's see, the clasp does work. The little closure there in the back. I don't see any bending here. It might have a little bit of wear on the edges that I cannot see here in the video, but I'll show you maybe a little bit closer. You can see the little teeny seed pearls on there. Very pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and lot it up with this necklace. Now this necklace is a Napier necklace. So it does have the fold over clasp, and as you can see, maybe you can't see. Let's see. Let me see if I have. Alright, so it does have the little copyright next to it. Now this is the script trademark. Now we went through that earlier in this video, so we definitely know this is probably from the 1980s. But just to make sure, we'll go ahead and consult the book again. Here we go. So here is the fold over clasp. Now this is the thinner one in the script trademark. Now this one is no copyright mark, so these two have no copyright mark. So we're just going to flip the page so we can see the one with the copyright mark on there. I'm just going to adjust my camera just slightly. There we go. So here it is here. So it is the same, of course this is gold tone. So this is with the copyright, and it says used beginning mid 1980s after the initial introduction of the 1/8 improved clasp without the copyright. So without the copyright would have been made first, and then this one. So it is made beginning to mid 1980s. So this is definitely a 1980s piece. You can definitely tell with the design. Here we go again. And there's no wear on this. Let me bring this out. Hopefully I'm not giving you guys vertigo. So there's no wear on here. Whoever the previous owner was, it doesn't look like it's ever been worn. So it's in very good shape. And I went ahead and just lotted this up with the little brooch, the gold tone brooch, because I just thought they'd make a really nice set. So if you're interested, I'll pop the price up there on the right hand corner, and you can go ahead and reach out. now we have a Dolphin brooch. It says from Mervyn's. Oh, look at that. That's coming off. So it's probably sold in the Mervyn's jewelry department. It says sterling silver. Probably will not include this stock card on there when I go to sell it. So, oh, isn't that cute? That is really cute. So it's got that brushed silver and then of course the nice smooth silver on the fins. And let's see, take a look here. It says sterling silver, so there should be a marking of silver on there somewhere. Oh, okay, there it is. Let's see. That is... Oh, I got such a horrible glare on my light here. Okay. Oh, okay, so BEAU stir, so definitely sterling silver. Beau. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. And I'll pop it up on the picture as soon as I figure out the name of that. So let's go ahead and test this piece. Got such smooth metal on there. It probably has that coating that they put on silver to keep it from tarnishing, because that's what it looks like. Alright, so got a little teeny scratch. I don't want to do too much. So, yep, that's silver. So, there we go. So, yep, definitely silver. Let's see, any tissue here. Alright. So that is a lovely piece. So that'll go to somebody who adores dolphins. Very sweet little piece. Now we have a Sophia bracelet. This one is really pretty. It's got that antique gold effect on there, and it does have a fold over clasp. Now these are really beautiful, these little mother of pearl mosaic cabochons here. Isn't that pretty? So those are really nice. It's got 3 of them, and then the rest are open. No, I don't think they're missing any because you can see from the back. So they are supposed to be open. And so here is the maker's mark here on the back. And I'll have a photo up there so you can see it a little bit clearer. What I really like about this is the detail, especially on the sides. Very nice. And I will put the measurement on there. It is probably a standard size 7. And there's nothing else on, yeah, so the maker's mark is just on the back of the middle cabochon there. But this is a very, very nice piece, and whoever purchases, I hope you like it. Alright guys, I saved the best for last. This is a pair of Christian Dior clip-on earrings. Now I did see the stock card in the pictures, but I could only see the name. I couldn't make out what was on the stock card, or if there was anything even on the stock card. Now I'm not going to include the stock card, of course, because it is pretty grubby. Now based off of the research that I did, these are definitely vintage. They are silver tone, and some people have them already listed online that are a gold tone, but again, these are silver tone. They are a faux pearl cabochon surrounded by beautiful rhinestones with little baguettes on the north, south, east, and west side of the earrings. Now, the going price for these are about $125, and that pays for this whole box. I think this was totally worth it. There are some scratches and scuffs on the cabochons, but I don't think, that's going to make a big difference, because I mean, really, if you're going to be looking at these, you're going to be at the person's ears, and nobody's going to do that. Now let's see here. Where is my digital caliper? Here it is. I know this is a digital caliper, but I, like a lot of people, I just call it a ruler. So let's see how big these are. Let's see. So probably about 3/4 of an inch. And if you want to see it in millimeters, they're 20. Not bad. Very nice. Very small. Perfect for a night out with your honey. So these are great. Let's see. Let's show you. There is the Christian Dior on the back. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you. There we go. You can see it. So Christian Dior with the little copyright. Oh my gosh. I get a horrible glare on this sometimes with my lighting. There you go. Sorry about that. But they are in good condition. Yeah, I don't even think these have been worn. I mean, whoever had them, they must have just kept them on the stock card and never had the opportunity to wear them. I'll be, you know, if I was to keep these, I would probably be wearing them while I'm doing the dishes. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and list these. I'll probably list them for about the going price that everybody else is listing them for, and I'll put in for a best offer. So if you're interested, they'll be listed online. Oh, and hey, if you're watching the end of this video, you'll see that I am providing you with a discount as well. So, but that's only if you're a subscriber, but you have to keep on watching. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, we've come to the end. So this is what's left of the bag. If you watched the beginning of the video, you would have seen me sort through all of this stuff. So these are things that I've decided not to sell online, and some of it is crafting and some of it's just dirty. So for instance, this watch here, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no scratches what I can see on the face, and it has a battery, so it does work. The only problem is it's a little dirty on the back. Now, although I am a part-time reseller, I am a full-time mom of 5, so I don't have time to sit here and clean each individual piece. So I'm just going to lot it up. I'm going to have the price up there in the right-hand corner. If you're interested, please feel free to email me. I will list all that information down below in the description with instructions on what to do. Now, it will have a flat fee of $12.80. And that is US only shipping. Now, if you live in probably Hawaii or Alaska, it might cost you a little bit more, but we can discuss that in an email. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on high speed, and you can watch me bag it up. And if you're interested, just reach out. Thank you for watching.